Good morning, everyone. My name is Rabbi Uri, Director of Pastoral Care here at Gurwin Jewish Nursing and Rehab. I hope everyone had a wonderful week, enjoying the nice, wonderful summer weather as we continue our virtual Oneg Shabbat series for those who cannot come and make it in person. But we do have Oneg Shabbat every Friday morning, 10:45 in the Rainbow Room. We'll begin our Oneg Shabbat the way we always begin, by singing the song of Shalom Aleichem, welcoming the Shabbat angels into our homes this Friday evening. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShoreis, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShoreis, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Last week we started discussing about the shofar and the mitzvah to kiss shofar, but we're going to speak a little more about it again today. So we mentioned there's different types of sounds. There's the tekiah, the long sound, the shvarim, the shorter sound, and the trua, the shortest sound. But really, the sounds of the shvarim and the trua, which are the broken up sounds, really represent something. They represent crying. And when you think about it this way, you could almost hear the crying from the shofar. It sounds like crying. It represents crying, and some of the sources for why we blow the shofar is for crying as well. And the question is, why are we crying for? Now the simple answer is that we know the day of Rosh Hashanah is a holy day, a day that we're judged for our actions, a day that God decrees what our year will be coming. So certainly it's pretty serious, and something which could invoke crying on people. But there's another reason, because children cry, babies cry. Now why do babies cry? They're not worried about things. They're not necessarily have deep philosophical ideas going through their heads. They're crying just because they want to be held, they want to be loved, and they feel like there's something missing in their life. So when we blow the shofar with sounds of crying, different types of sounds of crying, this too is also part of the lesson. Of course, you want to have a good year, a happy year. We hope everyone in our family is healthy and happy and safe. But part of it is we're crying because we realize we could have done a little bit more in this past year. We could have been more connected to God. So we cry out to God saying, maybe the past year I haven't been where I wanted to be, but next year will be a better year because I truly do miss the connection, the relationship to have with you, God. And by crying and getting out those feelings, we're telling God we want to be connected to Him. When God hears that, He reciprocates and grants us a good year. I'll continue with the singing of Lechadodi, the song we sing Friday night, written by the great Rabbi of Shlomo Alkabetz in the late 1400s. Lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad Ishmiyanu kel hamyuchad Hashem echad Ushmaho yachad L'shemo seferetz v'lesilah Chad odi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela L'kras Shabbos l'chuvin elcha Ki mekor haberacha meirosh mikedem nesucha Sov maaseh b'machshavot chila lecha dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela mikdash melech Ir melucha kumitzi mitoch ha'afecha Rav lo shevet b'yemekabocha V'hu yachamol alayichem lalecha Dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisnari me'afar kumi Livshi bigdei sefartei chami Al yad ben yishai beis alachmi Karva el nafshi gi yahala lecha Dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisahoreri Ki vahorechu miyori Uri, shir daberi, Gevod Hashem, alayich nigla. Lecha dodi lekras kala, Pnei Shabbos nekabela, V'hayu l'mshisa, shahosayich, V'rachaku kameh v'halayich, Yosis alayich elokayich, Kim sozcha sanal kala lecha dodi lekras kala. Pnei Shabbos nekabela yamin usmal tehefrotzi v'yes Hashem daritzi Al yad ben yishai beis alachmi Karva el nafshi giyala lecha Dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Bawi b'shalom Atares ba'ala Gamberina ovitzahala Tochem uneyam segula Bawi kala lecha Dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela. Besides the shofar, we know one of the highlights of Rosh Hashanah is having apples and honey, sweet fruits. And the idea is you dip the apple in the honey and you say a little prayer saying that you want to have a sweet new year. But the question is that really going to work? I dip some apple, some honey, I say a little prayer, and that's it. All of a sudden it's done, everything's great. That's it, that's the formula, it's pretty easy to do. And the answer is no, of course not. Of course, dipping the apple in the honey is not the real solution, but it gets us into a proper mindset. Because when a person believes and thinks that they could succeed, they will succeed. A lot of things we do in our life or don't do it because we don't think we could do it. I'm never going to do it, it's not going to work out. And we have an attitude which is not so positive. So but as the new year begins, Rosh Hashanah begins, we say to ourselves, no, this year's going to be better because we're going to have a better attitude, a more positive attitude. And we eat sweet fruits, we dip apple in honey, have pomegranate seeds, other things of that nature. We're telling, not just God really, we're telling ourselves, we know we could do it, we know we could be better, and we're giving ourselves the right attitude and mental mindset to be better. And when we think we're going to be better, we'll do better as well. We're now finished with the singing of Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra V'Yeis Nasa B'Chefso Kol Azai Mehelech Shemo Nikra V'Yacharei Kechlos HaKol Levahado Yimloch Nora V'Haya V'Hoveh V'Yiyeh B'Sifara V'Hu Echad V'Yein Sheni Hamshilo Lehachvira V'li Reishis V'li Sachlis V'lo Ha'od V'Hamizra V'Hu Keli V'Chai Goali V'Tor Chevli V'Yeis Nasa V'Hu Nisi Umanosli Minas Kosi B'Yom Ekra B'Yahado Avkid Ruchi V'Yeis Ishan V'Yahira V'Yim Ruchi Gev'Yasi Ado Shemli V'Lo V'Ira. And have a happy and healthy week, a great weekend, a great Shabbat. We'll see everybody next week.